I wasn't in the ad because of look, Jay-Z and them was putting it together. Mm-hmm. So I think they still harbor some energy towards me.
You think you were purposely left out of the ad?
No. I don't think. I think that they were saying the NFL had some issues with me that I don't know what those issues are. Like what is the issue? You see what I'm saying? Like, and I with M, because like with Nori he had communication. He said, yeah, I talked to the big homie. He was telling me, the white boy wouldn't do the truth without 50.
I hit the homie, the big homie Jay-Z, right? And I told him to come pull up on me. And he pulled up on me and he said, the white guy called for 50 Cent. So I said, well, who's the white guy? I'm big in this Jimmy Iovine. He said, no, Eminem called directly for 50. And he said,
that's his guy.
He said, I can't do it if I can't bring 50 up.
But for that, bro, I can't really answer that. I don't know why, but just on some suckers, probably. You know what I'm saying? Trying to play 50. You know, 50, come on, bro. 50 was rich at the time. 50 used to do music for him. Why he never asked him then when he was doing music for him? You understand? Just talk shit, want to have something to say. Knowing 50 hot.
Knowing 50, was probably having crazy reaction to that.
You start believing your own bullshit. And them two individuals together, man. You know they gotta be crazy. Something gotta be wrong with when he sit up there and he said that he wanna challenge 50. And I don't know much about that clout shit. Him challenging 50 to a fight, and we seen how 50 Cent, we seen how Stevie J fight on Love and Hip Hop and all that other bullshit. Him, Scrappy, him, this other cat. My man, there's no way. There's no way. He don't want it with 50, bro. That's if that ain't Kane, the Pope ain't Catholic.
So you feel like 50 Cent would give Stevie J that word?
It wouldn't even be a job. 50 Cent will whoop niggas like Stevie J on the way to a real fight.
You seen 50 fight before?
I ain't never seen 50 fight. I seen some tapes of him get down on that end, but I never seen him fight in person. But I know the demeanor of a man. I was with 50 Cent on a couple of occasions, and one occasion, it was just me and 50 and about probably 6 other dudes that didn't want to get out the car because he was ready to get down. And you could see it in him. You could see he got it in him like that. I'm looking at him. I wrote this about this in my book.
Today's investigative report examines the high-stakes friction between hip-hop's elite, focusing on the explosive claims that a veteran mogul has turned his back on a long-time associate. The central question this analysis answers is Jay-Z's silence a calculated business move or a tactical betrayal of Diddy? We are analyzing 3 critical points of tension to isolate the tectonic skills that dictate the survival of a billionaire brand in the middle of a federal firestorm. Our first analysis point focuses on the Super Bowl halftime show and the politics of exclusion. Evidence reveals that 50 Cent was initially left out of a major NFL advertisement allegedly coordinated by Jay-Z's team. The tactical victory here belonged to Eminem, who used the skill of unwavering loyalty to force 50 into the lineup, stating he wouldn't perform without him. This movement exposes a fundamental rift. While Jay-Z's team prioritized corporate issues, Eminem prioritized the brotherhood. This initial clash set the stage for 50 Cent to begin his public dismantling of Jay-Z's big homie persona. The escalation point involves the federal raids on Diddy's estates and the loud silence that followed. As Diddy became a laughingstock of digital media, 50 Cent highlighted a sharp contrast in how the industry's most powerful figures reacted. Instead of offering a standard defense, Jay-Z moved toward strategic distance, a tectonic skill used to protect a brand by severing ties during a scandal. However, 50 Cent frames this not as protection, but as a betrayal of the very system Diddy helped build. By amplifying stories from industry veterans like Kirk Burroughs, 50 Cent is forcing the public to look at the paperwork and the hidden alliances that keep certain moguls untouchable while others fall. The final decision point looks at the Roc Nation power structure, specifically the resurfaced history of CEO Desiree Perez. The investigative truth revealed here is that power in the entertainment world often relies on the tectonic skill of leveraging the system. The controversy surrounding Perez's past as a cooperating witness and her subsequent pardon creates a storm of debate about who is truly street and who is working with the authorities. 50 Cent's tactical move is to point out these contradictions, suggesting that Jay-Z's empire is built on a foundation that the public is only just beginning to understand. In summary, the key takeaway from this investigative breakdown is that loyalty is the most expensive currency in a crisis. While Jay-Z uses silence to maintain his corporate standing, 50 Cent uses transparency to dismantle the mystery. In the end, the betrayal narrative isn't just about Diddy, it's about who gets to stay at the top when the lights go out. If you found this journalistic breakdown valuable, please like the video. For more tactical analysis on power and industry secrets, subscribe to Thank You Patriots. Thank you for watching. Enjoy the rest of the video.
I want to bring in criminal defense attorney, former prosecutor Bernardo Villalona. Bernardo, there's this footage showing Diddy's sons detained with federal agents surrounding them. Based on what you can see here, does this appear to meet the legal standard for excessive use of force?
No, not at all. In terms of how they were stopped and how they were detained, you have to think that when officers are going in to execute a search warrant, and I've written numerous search warrants as a former prosecutor, and they've been gone out to execute a search warrant as part of the officers. In terms of how
inclusion, and I'm like, that's when I start saying crazy stuff. I start looking and go, "Oh, I should be going." Right. So he hit me himself after a gay painter. Okay. Big homie want to look like a gay painter.
What are we talking about here?
We're talking about Basquiat. He wants to look like a gay painter.
Oh my God, I think I know where we're going with
So now look, what I'm saying to you is, look, when you start looking at, that's not mine, that's theirs, their heartbreak, right? But when you look at, M is looking at the entire legacy.
The biggest names in the rap game are at it again, and this time it's serious.
I see a lot of, I would call epics, these little commercials, these little cartoon things, South Park, that popped up with the devil, talking about, I don't want to do it if Diddy did it. Did you ever see that on South Park?
I haven't seen that one yet.
Yeah, 50 ended up posting it, but I'm a South Park fan, so I already knew about that one, you know what I'm saying? So, that was on, was that on South Park? Yeah, that was on South. Yeah, it's South Park. Yeah, so I'm like, I'm a South Park fan, so I'm looking at that. So, and I say that this guy could have went down in history as one of the greatest producers that put together some of the greatest music in the 90s and having arguably one of the top greatest rappers in hip hop in his camp. For the people to make him the laughing stock of hip hop the laughing stock of Facebook, Instagram, YouTube is one of the greatest tragedies of our time. I didn't really know that 50 and Preem them was beefing like that. You know what I'm saying? Me and 50 had a conversation about him and Ja and why Ja was beefing at him and everything like that, or why they had some kind of misunderstanding or whatever like that. And when we got off the plane, I had asked 50, are you good with holding one of my girlfriends? And he was like, yeah, I'm good with that. So we was just chilling at the party, and Irv Gotti and them had rolled up in a limousine, and nobody got out but Preem, because they were supposed to be going to Cash party. So nobody got out but Preem, and Preem was at the door, and 50 was just mean mugging him, and I didn't know why he was mean mugging him. You know what I'm saying? So Preem was telling me, yo, man, tell Chaz that we not coming to the party. We finna go over here on the strip or whatever like that, and we'll talk to him tomorrow. And 50 just was leaning on the barricade, just like as if he was waiting for one of those cats to come out the car. I didn't really know they had a beef like that.
He's also exposed Jay-Z's role in all of this.
Because it was Dame Dash, it was Irv Gotti, it was Jay Prince, and Death Row. You understand what I'm saying? So now, everybody wanna know who's this and who's that, and wanna go back and say, yo, how do you know? It came from the horse's mouth. He said he got all the paperwork to prove it. Kirk Burrows said it plenty of times, but nobody won't sit down with him. I mean, like, you won't get none of these, these radio stations and all this stuff like that to sit down with him. He said, I got the paperwork. He got files from the from the DEA and the FBI, all that stuff like that. He got plenty of paperwork behind this whole stuff. But people want to get on here and say, yo, because they not privy to the information, you understand, directly from the people who was involved. And you get a person like me that don't give a damn, and I'll repeat it and tell it. Oh, dude capping, dude looking for attention. No, it happened. Now other people coming out talking about it. They're putting Jay-Z was a part of it.
Desiree Perez became a cooperating witness for the DEA in the 1990s. She got arrested in 1994 for possession of 35 kilos of cocaine.
Oh, that's a woman.
That's a woman. Struck a deal with the feds, wore a hidden wire to record meetings with major cocaine traffickers, broke up major drug deals in Puerto Rico and Colombia. She's been pardoned. She got pardoned.
Did they give her federal protection treatment?
I don't think so.
I would have told them that come with it. Don't let the shit come with it. You just gonna pardon and don't.
This happened in the 90s.
You gonna let out of jail to get smoked?
This happened back in the 90s. So I think whoever she told on is probably dead or in jail. But then again, them Colombians.
That shit don't never stop like that. You gonna pop up motherfucking top.
Well, and then there's the Detroit mayor, Kwame Kilpatrick. He got pardoned as well. He was doing like 20 years. You know about him?
Mm-mm.
There was corruption, bribery charges, got locked up, and he's out as well.